And this video will be on restoring equilibrium when you've got a shortage. So as we did in the previous video, we need to label our PEQE, so our original equilibrium point, which remember we do with these dots. So that would be PE, and we can drop down here and that will be QE. So in this, probably just need to make this a tad longer. But in this video, we're restoring a shortage. So remember, we've hit this line here, so we need to drop down here. Okay, so this would be QS. Because we've hit the supply curve, it must be QS there. So when we've got the scenario, we've got a shortage because quantity demanded is greater than quantity supplied. So we can label that in here. Remember, solid line to show that. And we can label that a shortage. So we can start this off again, same process as the surplus. There is a shortage as QD is greater than QS. So remember, shortage, the demanders or the consumers start the bidding process, okay? So we know, get our terminology right here, that due to the shortage, consumers will bid up the price. From PE to P1, which we haven't labelled yet on our graph, but we can go in and find our new equilibrium point, obviously where the two graphs meet, and we can label that P1. And now we can put the arrow from PE to P1 because that's what's going to happen. And we can come down here at our equilibrium point and Q1. And so we know our quantity demanded in this case will drop back to Q1. So this will cause the quantity demanded to decrease as it is relatively less affordable. So remember, when we talk about the consumers, we always talk about affordability. Perfect. So that's our first paragraph done. We know the law of demand. That says if price increases, the quantity demanded decreases, okay? And that's because it is relatively less affordable, okay? So now we've done the demand side, we can look at the supply side and what's going to happen there. So as price increases, the quantity supplied will increase from QS to Q1. Why is this? Because it is relative. This is because it is relatively more profitable. Remember, producers, we talk about profit. And this is the law of supply. Okay, so what we now know happens is this continues until equilibrium is restored at P1Q1. So that's your model answer, gentlemen, for the restoration of a shortage. So we have to label our graph properly. We've just missed out a quantity supply thing there. That should go that way, because we said that in the second paragraph. And then we go through our explanation, which is down below.